What is going on, guys? It's your boy Vision of Joe here, and I'm bringing a brand new YouTube video finally. For today's video, I'm going to be editing your guys' pictures. I think it's a small way of me giving back to all my followers for showing just some crazy support over the year. I'm sorry I haven't really been active on Instagram lately. Talk about it, but I'll be back soon. I have a bunch of new ideas, a couple new concepts, and just a lot of cool stuff I want to do. If you guys can't tell, rocking that Vision of Joe merch, that Visions Create Dreams. If you guys are interested in ordering yourselves some, check out the link in the description, or if you head over to my Instagram at Vision of Joe. Everything on my website is currently $10 off the original price, and if you use code VOJ at checkout, you will get a small discount of I think 5 to 10% on top of the $10 off. I also want to give a shout out to North Borders for this video idea. I think it's pretty sweet. Like I said, I just want to give back to you guys. I also forgot to mention, on my hiatus, I guess, I finally bought a new camera. Of the Sony A7R Mark II with my Sigma 50mm 1.4 lens. So I'm gonna start taking my own pictures really soon, finally. And like I mentioned earlier, I have some dope concepts. So just stay tuned on my Instagram. And yeah, so sit back, relax, grab a drink, and let's hop. So we're gonna jump straight into this. These are some of the pictures we got. They're pretty sweet. So let's go into our develop tab and let's get to work. So as you guys can see, this is our first picture we're gonna go with. Shout out to whoever emailed me this. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to their handle. This is a dope picture. A lot of nice lighting here. I really like the blues and pinks. Kind of honestly my style. I was gonna throw a preset on this just to get an idea of what I was gonna go for, which I have all these dope presets that I bought. North Borders presets and Seventh Eras, just all amazing presets. But honestly, these really aren't giving me an idea that I would go for. So I'm going to go ahead and do this myself. So I'm going to speed up the process and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit when I finally get an idea of what I'm going to go for. So I did a couple adjustments. This was our original image and this is what we have so far. I basically did a lot with the temperature and the tints. I kind of did, I think it is some calibration adjustments too down here. Yep. So I added more blues. I didn't really put any more saturation on it, which I honestly think it could use less. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to keep going and I'll get back with you guys. What to do is we added this kind of like a granulated filter, not really, but we just want to make our model the main focal point. So what we're going to do here is we're going to uninvert that and we're just going to add more like darkness around our model, just so, like I said, just so she's our main focus point of this edit. And definitely some more blacks to get rid of the yuckies in the background. Just said the yuckies. And then a little more contrast maybe. And that's just going to make things pop all around. So I'm going to go back to where I was, which was this right here. I'm going to hit my backslash key just so you guys can see the before and after. Something simple, and I think it's a really cool edit. So shout out to this person for the edit, and let's get into that. We have this cool picture, which is probably going to be one I'm going to throw a preset on. I'm just going to go through and try and find the right one and then go with that. This is a dope concept and I have a pretty cool preset in mind that could work for this. I really couldn't find a preset. So one thing I'm seeing is the textures are bumped up a little bit, which I kind of like, but I don't like at the same time. I'm gonna just add like 10 just so we can get our details down before we get into it. It's just so we can bring out the shadows a little more. So one thing I really did like is that we can add some cooler temperatures in here, which like a nice blue would be sick. And we're gonna add some more contrast for the shadows, which this is really simple and this is all we did so far, but I definitely like it already. Some more whites to bring out the lighting a little bit would be pretty sweet. And then we're probably gonna go with a curve here in a second. Bring this back to normal, bring that down a little bit, and slash highlights. And honestly, we're gonna put a little more fade into this. It's giving me like a spooky vibe, and I'm definitely rocking with it. So we're gonna check out our blues here just to see what we can do. We can kind of go like colder vibes, but I don't think that's something I'm aiming for here. That's nice. There's like some weird like oranges and yellows lingering around here. I'm gonna head into our calibration, and this is probably where we're gonna finish off the edit. We go down to our blue primary and just see what this will do for us. Like that, there's a before and there's our after. This is a cool vibe. I'm gonna go back in and adjust it just a little bit. I'm not really liking it the best, just so we can get our main subject of focus. This one, something I just did for you guys, something simple. I think it's a dope preset and it definitely fits the vibes of this picture well. I could probably use a granulated filter or do it for this one. Just think of this one down below. I already said that before, but we're gonna hop into the next picture and see what we could do. Third picture is a pretty dope one. Nothing crazy, not a raw file again, but I do have a preset that I think will work perfectly for this, which will be our Yantastic preset pack, and it is literally the first one, and the vibes on this one are just unreal. If I could use this preset for every picture, I swear to God I would. After, and there's a before, we could use a little more dehaze in it. I honestly like this where it's at, so the Yantastic preset is insane, so if you guys don't have that, go buy it, it's nuts. Third picture, we're just gonna chuck a preset on it. I think it's a dope vibe. Everything looks sick in this one, so shout out to him, dope picture, and yeah, I appreciate it. So it's kind of already edited. I kind of wanted to throw this in the video because it was just dope. I really don't want to touch this because I really don't think there's much I can do with this here. What we do is get more blues in there, maybe just give it like a cooler effect. I really don't want to do anything crazy here. So I'm just gonna kind of add just a little bit of my twist to it, because like I said, I don't really want to mess this up because it's a sick picture. So something simple, like I said, didn't really want to mess with this one because it's already a dope shot and I really don't believe it needs anything to it. So let's hop into another one. I decided to skip this picture because honestly, it wasn't shot in raw, and it's kind of gross, so it's not really gonna work out. I went ahead into this one. I threw in on another Yantastic preset, which was literally the first one. Clicked on that, turned down the exposure a little bit, and that led me to this edit right here. There's our before and there's our after. This person will really enjoy it. If I were to change something, so I'd probably add some more contrast to it, and that's about it. Okay, so our next picture, this is something that was actually a raw file. I think this is one of the only ones in here besides our first picture. So my preset pack, I actually have a preset for this that I just see what the outcome will be, because I don't think this picture deserves a preset, because I think there's much more to it that can be accomplished without using a preset. I hope you guys enjoyed that little speed art. This really isn't my style, but I can get down with the vibes here. This is our final edit, and this was the before, so I guess we made some changes. I kind of went for like a pastel color vibes. Obviously it didn't really work out the best, but I think it's a good idea and a concept that can definitely work for this picture. I'm not going to do the last picture, but I'm just going to go through all the ones I decided to do something to. So this was our first one. This was our second one, which is dope. I really like our first two. We started off with a banger. This is our third one. This one has some dope vibes, and I definitely like it a lot. This one I really didn't want to do much, as you guys could see. It was just a dope picture overall, and I didn't really want to mess it up. And then we did this one, which was fire. Quick before and after, chucked a preset on it, changes the whole game. And then for a final one, something that I like personally, but it definitely could be better, but kind of a tough picture to do a lot to be honest, especially if you're using Lightroom. I'm going to drop another video in the next couple of days, which is going to be a how-to. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Check out the links in the description below. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more of these, you guys can email me your pictures. Please, raw pictures only. It's a lot easier on me, and the pictures definitely come out better. I'll leave a link to my email down below. Check out everything. Shop your Vision of Joe merch. You already know the vibes. Thanks for coming out, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.